Hey there, my name is Josh. Welcome to Eva Trades. I hope you enjoy the show. Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining me today as I trade. We're going to discuss technical analysis and have a little bit of fun. So the stocks we'll be trading today are from a stock scanner called Trade Ideas, and I've uploaded the data from Trade Ideas into my own custom-made scan. A reminder to anybody watching this that I am going to be trading live in the market this coming Wednesday on August the 31st. Starting sometime, sometime before the market opens. I plan to live stream, and if I can't figure out how to live stream because I've never done it before, I will post the video, the recording of the video on YouTube so that you can actually watch me trade live with a small account of $5,000. So we'll go over the details of that more as I get closer to the 31st, as I get closer to Wednesday, about what all that entails. But for now, let's focus on what we have going on here today. I have Jan. Let me make sure that we're looking at the charts. Okay. So we have Jan as the leading gapper today, gapping up 45%. It has some good volume, a really nice float, and I love the price point. So this is a no-brainer for me. A little extended right now at this point in time. I'd like to see it pull back a little bit. And I'm talking about the 15-minute time frame and certainly the hourly time frame. Oh, we have something back here. We could put a line on that. Let me just zoom in on this here. You get a line here and oopsie, there we go. And a line there at $5. And what does that look like? You can see we're at that first one right now. So the hourly not closing above it yet. We still have a half hour to go. A lot can change. That's fine. Let's look at the 5-minute and see if we have any supports that we can mark out for any short-term trades. There's one there and one here, and then you had this resistance here that we broke over. So a back test of that might not be too bad. We'll see. Doesn't quite jive on the 1 minute. But you can see where we came up to this 366 line, and that one was a line on the hourly time frame. Came up to it, finally broke over, but kind of just messing around up above and below the line. So definitely an area to watch as we have consolidation underway on the 5-minute time frame. Momentum scanner, and that it looks good right now. We got to get over these levels, and I'd like to see it break through this level at the market open with some volume and a pullback where I could jump in and ride it up to the highs. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but we'll see if I get that opportunity or not. We have a support at 250. We have another support at 245. And we'll see what happens on that one. On Cold is they had drops yesterday, and we have an oops. Everybody, there's an oops. We have a pivot right here at 1945, so there's room up to 1945 for this stock to go, but it's got to get above the EMAs. Fighting that, we have a pivot here at 1331. So we also have this to look at. So a couple of lines on the trends there. Get back to the 5 and 1 minute here, and the market's going to open in a half a minute. So looking at my stop loss parameters, the numbers in between 6 and 13, right? I'm going to say 10, 14, and 6. 10, 14, and 6. And you've seen me do this, but 10, 14, and 6. So I come down here, I'm going to click on 10, I'm going to click on 14, I'm going to click on 6, and then I say go. Oops. All my software disappeared. Where did it go? It's gone. I have to go up here and click on show, so it puts it on top. We got to hurry. The market's open at 6:30 and 20 seconds. I like to try to see if there might be a trade on that second 1 minute candle. But I got to get these stop loss parameters set so that I can take a trade safely. Okay, now let's go back to the top and see what we got going on. Well, we do have this coming down to support on Jan. Got to pull back to the VWAP on BZFD. Volume is starting to come in. It's still not very great, and no volume yet on KOLD. So the volume here is 400,000 shares on a $3 stock is not too bad. I'll take a starter right there and add to it right there, and I'm gonna sell half and sell the other half. I didn't make much there. $30. I saw that drop coming, so I thought, yeah, I better sell that. Here's another quick one. I'm out there now. I'm up $70. Just little quick hits, little base hits. I'm not convinced yet that this thing's gonna suddenly just turn around and make a move to the highs. I think it maybe needs to consolidate more. So now I'm gonna kind of wait it out. Yeah, no, still no volume here on KOLD, so that might be a no trade on that today. 250 support holding here on BZFD, but the volume is, well, it's not exactly what you want. Yeah, I missed it, so I'm not going to jump in there unless it pulls back and gives me another opportunity. Here we go. There we go on Jan. Not bad. Failing there, maybe. So we have a support down at $3.41. Possibility for another entry down there if it comes down to that. Pulling back on the 15-minute. See this 15-minute candle here breaking the low of the last one. And cold just not doing anything. Well, cold is a more expensive stock, so 50,000 shares of volume is not terrible. I'm gonna go ahead and take a trade on cold right there. I'm gonna see if, now that we've broken this level, if we can keep on moving. I'm buying for a breakout here on JAN. Not breaking out as quick as I'd like, but there we go. There's a nice break. I sold for a quick profit there. I'm looking for cold to break here. I want to sell for a quick profit on cold because there's a wider spread on cold. I didn't see that initially when I first got in, so I'm out there for only $7. I'm not going to trade cold. I'm actually going to get rid of it because I don't like the spread. That's something that I end up often getting in trouble with. I'll just show you real quick here. Little see my P&L recap. 714 here, 110 there. And boy, look at the move. Yep. So we know what everybody's trading. I'm also getting rid of this one because nothing's happening there. So we're only watching one stock this morning so far. KSS. KSS on the scan. Let's see what that's doing. Uh-oh. Did we freeze the platform? I think we froze the platform, folks. Oh no. That often happens when I load a stock. Gonna have to pause it. Sorry about this. Pause it. Back it up a few seconds. Click go. Let it load. And then I'll push play. Sorry for drinking water in the microphone. Oh, 6:34, and I'm already thinking about hanging her up. I'm up 117 on the day. It's not the daily goal. The daily goal has been right around $200. Well, yesterday was something else, though. That was some trading yesterday. Well, let's see, that candle is 17 cents. I have my stop loss parameter at 10 cents. I wanted to get in a pullback here. Okay, maybe I'll still be able to. I don't know. 378 is a level I'm interested in. This is a new 5-minute candle, so it could even pull back further than that. I might wait for it to pull back further. Down to 371 would be interesting also. And if 378 is where it comes back to and then it goes back up without me, that's okay. That's all right. And KSS in the 5-minute, I just don't feel comfortable taking a trade. This looks top heavy. I'm not saying it's going to pull back, but it just feels like it's going to pull back. And there she comes. Woo, look at that. What are you doing, JAN? You just going to break out right here? Is that what you're going to do? I don't know. Kind of looking like it. Oh, Jan. So that was the entry spot at 378. I just didn't feel comfortable. I got some money in the bank and I'm wanting to hang on to it. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to let it go. So I get into that mentality and it gets to the point, well, what's the point of trading anymore then if that's my mindset, right? $4. I'm in at the $4 support. Would rather have waited till it pulled back to the high of this red candle. $4 support. Okay, I'm out there for a quick profit. Yeah, I see Neo popping up. May as well take a look. Yeah, Jan putting in some really nice moves, huh? But coming up to a 427 resistance on the hourly time frame, if y'all remember that. Whoa. Right here. And I think we're froze up again because I loaded Neo. Of course. Let me just pause this. And we'll set him back a few seconds. So I am up $157. I could shoot for 200. That's kind of the daily goal. But if I take a $100 loss, I'm going to feel bad. I'm going to have to stop and I'll only be up $50. So it's a dilemma. Okay, we're loaded and play. Oh, I guess it wasn't loaded. It is now. So, do I buy a pullback to $3.99 and then look for a move back up through this high of this candle is 414. We've also got room down to the EMA down here. If that were to keep going up, maybe around this area. What's everybody else doing? So KSS pulling back. Neo with a nice pullback. I don't even have Neo set up. I don't have the margin set because I could have taken an entry right there on NEO and I wasn't ready. 21-cent range candles. So I'll set my stop loss parameter to 15. And man, did I miss a trade on NEO. That is too bad. I almost hit buy, then I'm like, oh shoot, I've got to do my setup still. So a 5-minute candle is gonna, a new 5-minute candle is going to be forming here very soon. Yeah, I want to take a trade here on NEO, but I just don't know. I missed it, and now it's like, well, it's okay. I'm not gonna get all crazy about it. I'm considering buying off of the EMAs there again, but with this new 5-minute candle coming up, might see a drop back. Oh, nice down here at the support. But this one here, this failed to break out. Now you got this long red candle down. There you go, NEO. NEO, taking him to the cleaners. Mr. Anderson. That's a different NEO, I know. So how far does this 5-minute candle pull back to? 397. I'm looking for 397. There's $4. I'll start there at 4. There we go. Got a little bit there. Oh man, NEO. NEO, what are you doing? Okay, looking for another drop on JAN. Can't get into NEO, it's just moving up too quick for me. That's one of my goals in the near future here, is to trade these momentum stocks as they're moving up, and I just haven't I haven't ever gotten good at that yet. I've only really practiced these pullbacks and stuff. So that was a nice pullback. I just got to the point where it's like this failed and now it's coming down. I don't know if I trust buying here. I'm afraid there's going to be a big drop. And if there is, I might buy that. But it's got to be quick and hard. So it didn't hold 397. Oops. Well, anyways. This was supposed to go there. So holding 393 for the moment. Increasing volume on this pullback. So maybe we get another pullback here to 378. Or here, this is the EMA also. Oh. Huh. I don't know what's going on. The candles are freezing up here. I can't tell exactly. Boom. There we go. There we go. Okay. These patterns are not always perfect, are they? It's a bull pennant. It's an ABCD setup. It's an equilibrium. It's an inside bar on the 5-minute. All that stuff. It's all the same. And what does the volume look like? Well, pulling back on these green candles, pulling back now on the red candles. I would be a buyer if this candle drops below that one. I would be. I'm not going to be. Anything above 390 is a higher low. And what you're looking for is a higher low and a higher high. If you know what I mean. Let's check out my drawing skills. So you get this higher low and a lower high. You want a higher low and a higher high. That is the definition of an uptrend. It's kind of a higher low there. It didn't quite, it's a red candle. It's a consolidation. Okay, pulling back more than you'd want to see, but that doesn't mean the pattern isn't there. It's not. Although, let's see, what time is it? So that 5-minute candle has just started. Could buy you could have bought that dip there at 390, 391, have your stop right below it, risking only a few cents. That's not bad. But you have to think, you've got this EMA, you've got the VWAP, so there are places that the price might still be coming down to. LABU on the gap scan. Oh yeah, broke below that. So that negates that pattern now. And I'm so glad I didn't try it. Whoops. So you got a little bit of a slope on that line, just a little. But it's still a healthy consolidation. Maybe pulling back to 378 and the VWAP would be okay, because you see here on the 15-minute, it's just too many lines. That's not what I was going to say, but that's what I ended up saying. If I draw a line here, 378, what time is it now? Oh yeah, we're only 3 minutes in on this candle. It's a 15-minute candle, so there's plenty of time for this to actually come down and tap this and then head back up. Plenty of time. What do we look like on the smaller time frame? So anytime you're looking at a big time frame and you see something you like, go down to the smaller time frame and maybe you'll see an entry. I always look at bigger time frames to get a good idea of the direction, and then I go to the smaller ones to see where my entry might be. So basically on this one, you had this resistance here, and we busted through it. We back tested it, moved up higher. Excuse me, losing my voice. And then we have this inside bar, bear break, coming back to that support again. I would not be surprised to see us bounce off of that support. Right now we have a bear flag on the 1 minute time frame. The bulls want to push up a little higher to negate that bear flag, which they seem to be doing now. Coming up against that EMA though. Do we get a rejection and the bears push the price down further to this level, or do the bulls just say, no way, we're going north? I guess that way would be north, right? We got over the top of this resistance, so we broke through that. And I really wish that Thinkorswim had smaller charts than the 1 minute. Like, I wish we could go and look at a 30-second chart or a 10-second chart and look at the patterns within that. So KSS. Oh, this is pretty nice. You had two lower wicks here holding this support. The candles never closed below it. And that support was what? Oh, that was a pivot. There's a pivot right here on the hourly time frame. So we came right down to that. It was a post-market high from a couple days ago. We back tested that like there ain't no tomorrow. And now moving back up and now above the VWAP, looking to change the trend to the bulls. Still a 5-minute downtrend, still a 15-minute downtrend. So still got some work to do for these bulls. 15-minute downtrend, but healthy consolidation overall. And that hourly's looking pretty good. So what we want to see first is a 5-minute trend change. We've got the 1 minute. See this? We got a 1 minute trend change here with a higher low and a higher high. Now we want to see a 5-minute trend change where you pull back, you get a higher low and a higher high. And then on the 15-minute, you'd be up here somewhere by then. You'd want to pull back on the 15-minute and get a higher low and a higher high. So you start seeing those trend changes. Next thing you know, the hourly's breaking out up over the top of 48.50. Well, this was pretty nice while I was yapping. So back to the 15-minute here, that candle, as we said, it did not actually come down to 378, but that candle now has, it's halfway through. So it could certainly become green and break over the high of this candle of 415. Nice pullback. Oh, I would really like a piece of that. I'm considering it. I am right here at $4. I'm getting in right there. I'm looking for the break. I'm selling for break even because I didn't like that it didn't go right away, and if it's not going to go right away, I am out. Even though it's probably going to go, I don't want to hold it. We saw yesterday how there was that stock I was trading, how it just could not get over $2.15, and it kept getting rejected, much like that. And I wasn't selling yesterday when I should have been, and so today I don't want to make that same mistake. But I thought I'd take a chance there. I didn't lose anything. I didn't gain anything. Still sitting at the same amount as I was before. That's going to do it for me. So make sure to remember to come back tomorrow, and also remember that Wednesday, the 31st, I'll be trading with real money with a small account that anybody could afford. So until next time, have a nice day.